Hi everyone, I am Aishwarya Khatavkar, and here today we have with us Rajgopika Devi Dasi Mataji, who is a seasoned spiritual practitioner. She has been a member of ISKCON from over last 15 years and has guided so many people on the path of inner peace and outer growth both. So Hare Krishna Mataji, you are most welcome here.
Hare Krishna, Aishwarya. Thank you for inviting me.
It's my pleasure, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
So, here we are going to address some most common questions but seldom talked about questions on the Bhagavad Gita, and I have brought the list for you to answer them. Okay. So, my first question goes like, what do you have to say, uh, uh, what do you have to say on those people who are not investing their time on reading the Bhagavad Gita, who are busy in climbing the corporate ladders, even the students who are trying to cope up with the academic pressures, and the people who have no interest and time left to study the Bhagavad Gita in their lives. Like, what are they losing up by not studying the Bhagavad Gita?
Nice question, Aishwarya.
Thank
So,
you.
here I would say that the very scenario of today's modern world proves that we need Bhagavad Gita more than we needed few years back. So Bhagavad Gita doesn't stop us from climbing up our ladders, the corporate ladders or the household ladders, or it doesn't stop us to do any activity. In fact, it helps us to do our activities in a much, much better way. So Arjun also wanted to climb up his ladder. His was a political ladder. So Krishna told him that yes, you climb up your ladders, but how to climb up your ladder, that I will tell you. So the main thing is like it's not the activity. The purpose behind the activity is more important. The
Okay.
purpose with which, the consciousness with which we are doing that activity, that is more important. But here the problem is that we like to just, go on climbing up our ladders and then without knowing the purpose behind those activities. Actually, we don't even know the purpose of our life. We don't even know the purpose of life for what we are doing such, these activities. So that's why, we always remain very, very dissatisfied. We remain, in spite of climbing up our ladders higher and higher and higher, but still we are not satisfied. So we can notice in today's scenario how many cases of depressions, how many cases of frustrations, suicides, and divorces are happening. Why? Because the purpose of life is not known to us. The purpose of life is not known to us. We do not follow the transcendental teachings of Bhagavad Gita. So that is why we are always dissatisfied and we are not able to perform our activities the way actually we should be performing. So, had we been knowing the purpose behind our activities, had we been reading Bhagavad Gita, understanding Bhagavad Gita, I think we could be climbing up our ladders more effectively in a much, much better way.
Yes, Mataji, I'm getting like the consciousness is more important. The,
Consciousness is more.
and the to know that why we are living
Yeah,
here, what is our purpose. To know
exactly.
that is much more important to lead a peaceful life.
To lead a peaceful life and to lead a successful life.
Yeah,
We are always
successful.
running through the success of life, but actually, we are not getting that success. We're
So
not
true.
getting that success because we're not following the principles of Bhagavad Gita.
it's like the guide for us.
Yeah, so Bhagavad Gita is not just a religious book. If
Yeah.
people think, yeah, ये तो religious book है, it is meant only for the Hindus. No, it's not a religious book. It's a life manual. So भगवान कहते हैं भगवत गीता में कि ये शरीर मैंने तुमको दिया है, ये शरीर मैंने तुमको दिया है और इसको कैसे चलाना है दैट ऑल्सो मैं तुम्हें बताऊंगा. बट हमारा क्या होता है, वी एक्चुअली just we want to live life the way we want to. We don't
Yeah.
even read, so we don't even think that this what is body is just an instrument. Just like how we bring some instruments to our place, maybe we buy a phone, we buy a fridge, then how do we operate it? We operate it through the manuals we get with it. The manufacturer always writes a working manual, but then if we don't read the manual and we just operate it through our own whims, then what's going to happen? It's going to work? No, it's not.
No.
Similarly, our body is not work. It will not work unless and until we read the manual of Bhagavad Gita and we operate this body through the principles of Bhagavad Gita.
This is so simply explained fact by you. We always think that many people always think that Bhagavad Gita is the most complicated book. Don't go read it. But thank you for simply explaining it to all of us, Mataji. And I'm so thankful. And I hope to meet you and to come over here online with some more questions which we all have, and let this series go on till the end of the Bhagavad Gita. And we hope to see all of us together back here again with some more questions, newer questions, but rarely answered ones.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you so
Krishna.
much.
Thank you, Mataji.